All right, so we are here with Anna today. Anna did the 10-step reset. Yay, back in July. Well, I say back in July, just last month for us. If you're watching this in the future, then this was July 2020. So I'm just going to ask her some questions, let her share from her heart, her experience with the 10-step reset. So I'm super excited for her. So, first off, I just want to ask you, what was life like before you started the reset?
Well, life for me before I started the reset was pretty difficult. For about the last 2 to 3 years, I'd spent taking care of my mom. She got real sick. She was in the nursing home, and she got to the point where she couldn't feed herself or sit up or drink or hold a fork. So I went there 2 to 3 times a day to make sure that she got fed. And during that time, I kind of let go of myself. I let go of everything. I stopped doing for me because everything became about my mother. So, needless to say, I put on a lot of weight. I got real sick from let's see, mom finally passed away April 12th of 2019. But she left me with MRSA. She had MRSA like right before she passed away, and I had taken her out of the nursing home to the hospital. And I had been touching her and consoling her and holding her hand because she was in a lot of pain. And when they came back with the diagnosis that she had MRSA and I was holding her hand, I was like, ew. So I have a compromised immune system, and I take immune lowering drugs. So when mom passed away, about 6 weeks later, I was diagnosed with MRSA. And so I had to be quarantined for 12 weeks. It's
Mm,
normally like 6 weeks for normal people, but because I have a compromised immune system, I had to go longer on the antibiotics. And I had broken out with all these sores and all kinds of things. So I had to have medicine. And well, so I was confined, to my room, to my bed, because I couldn't go out and be with my family. I was quarantined. And there's where I gained a lot of weight. I got real depressed. I lost a lot of self-esteem, self-worth. Um, but when I started to get better, I started to feel better. But then in November, I got sick, and I was sick all the way through February
mm,
with a upper respiratory infection. And for the life of me, after being on all those antibiotics for so long, they just weren't working for my sickness now. So it took me a really long time to heal from that. So again, I was pretty much sick and in bed all the time. Um, and so I was just out of energy, low energy to almost no energy. And that's not good because
yeah,
I was getting to the point where I couldn't even get up out of a chair. I mean, and that is bad.
yes.
So, I'm a very spiritual person. Um, I can be very religious, scripture and doctrinal wise, but I'm also very spiritual, universal wise. And I know that my body is a temple. My body's the temple of God. And I let my temple go to take care of my mother. And I'm pretty sure God knows. He knows what I did, but he also knew it was time for me to do something about it.
Yeah.
So when you started talking about the 10-step reset, I was like, um, wow, yeah, let me do this. This is God speaking to me right now. It's time for me to get going with this. My son had been bugging me, Mom, you need to exercise. Mom, you need to get up and do this. Well, even after like the sicknesses that I got well from, I had two elbow surgeries after that. And then I had injections in my back a couple of times. So I still wasn't ready to do all that workout and stuff. And in fact, I still haven't gone to the workouts yet. So just getting started with the detox was perfect for me.
Yes. Yeah, and what I like about it is you can like tailor it to yourself, you know? And so, there were many ladies that didn't do exercise, but yet they still lost weight. They felt great, slept better. So, was there any resistance that you had to doing the 10-step reset in the first place?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So I don't know if you know, but I teach on the chakras. I don't know if you know what the chakras are. But for those who don't know, there are divine spiritual energy wheels that are in us and around us and all through us. Okay, they're constantly there. Atoms, protons, hydrogen. It's all there. It's all around us, but you can't see it. But sometimes you can feel it. You can feel the energy in your body. And it's kind of like the wind. You can't see the wind, but you can feel it on the skin.
Right.
So what had happened is my energy became stagnant. When I got to the point where I couldn't get up out of the chair, this is my root chakra energy. Like, it had come to a complete stop. I haven't been outside to ground, to walk around on the ground barefooted and take in the energy from the earth. I hadn't been out in nature. I had been stuck in my house for the longest time. And then COVID-19 hit right in February when I was just starting to get better from my illness.
Yes.
So it didn't help. Social distancing didn't help. So my energy was stagnant in my chakras, and it's just time to get them open. And in the solar plexus chakra, that's right where your navel is, you can consider that our engine. It's our body engine. And if we don't tend to that engine, well, we tend to start dying. Like a car, it would go chug, 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 and then it would stop.
Yes. And I apologize. Our 15-year-old is mowing the grass right now. So I didn't want to tell him to stop because I need him to mow the grass. So anyway,
well, that's perfectly
so I apologize.
My 27 walking back and forth.
That's mom life over here. And of course, he's right in front of the office. Of course. Anyway.
So I needed to get my solar plexus chakra cleaned. I needed to clean my engine. And let me tell you what, about 4 or 5 days into the 10-step reset, both me and my daughter, because my daughter Brooke did this with me also, we started to get really backed up, constipated to the point where it had already been a few days and we hadn't gone to the bathroom. And I know that's kind of personal to talk about, but these are the kind of things that need to be talked about, because if you're not going regular 3 times a day, after your meals, if you have 3 meals a day, if you haven't gone to the bathroom 3 times a day, your energy is going to get stagnant. All that is backing up and clogging up your intestines and your engine inside your body. So day 5, we decided it was time to do a fast.
Yes.
We just fasted with water and Ningxia, and by Sunday, we were both feeling pretty good.
Wow, girl, you are on fire, because when you said that you were doing that, I was like, what? Like, you're gone rogue, and it was amazing, and I'm just so proud of you.
I had no idea that I was going to have to do a fast during the reset, because I had my book, my food diary all ready for 7 days of the week with 3 meals a day and our snacks. I had everything planned out.
Yes.
Because I wasn't eating for all those years, I was maybe eating 1 meal a day, if even that. And it wasn't good meals I was eating. It was quick things like pizza and fast food. Whatever I was taking to feed my mom, that's when I would eat. I would have a few bites with my mom.
Yes.
And so putting the regular 3 meals a day in my body said, wait a minute.
What's happening?
What's going on here? And it would digest that food.
Yes.
A fast was much needed.
Yes.
By Monday, we were feeling great. We were able to start our 2nd week on the reset just fine and just perfect. And we got through those next few days of the reset just perfectly fine. In fact, I want to tell you, I think it was last Thursday or Friday, I was able to wake up at like 5:30 in the morning, and I stayed awake all day.
Yay!
I did. I was able to clean my house. I was able to get some work done in my business and online. And my husband came home from work. I had dinner ready and everything. And he's like, wow, I figured you'd be asleep already because I'm usually in bed between 5 and 6 o'clock.
Yes.
Need to shut down. And I'm like, no, I have this energy today. I don't know where it's coming, but I'm liking it.
Yes, me too. I know. And I don't know about you, but I mean, I really do think it's the Ningxia. And we ran out of Ningxia during this whole, because Chris was doing it and I was doing it. And so we ran out. And I can feel the difference. And in fact, Chris was like, oh my gosh. He said, when is our Ningxia coming in? Because both of us are just like, ugh, like wilted chickens over here.
I'm out of Ningxia too. I ran out after I bought that last bottle from you to finish off that last week. Me and Brooke went through it pretty quick. And I've placed my order and I'm waiting. I put it in for 3 days, but you know, they sent an email saying that it could take longer because, you know, and the fact that they're backed up on orders. So I'm like,
I know. I'm like, come on, get here.
But I've been trying to replace the Ningxia with, you know, just for right now till I get my order in, with some grape juice. Like grape juice is good for you. It has a lot of antibiotics in it. I'm sorry, Blaine? Antioxidants in it and such. It's very healthy for you. So I'm kind of doing just, I'm just buying the little bottles because, you know, they have a lot of sugar in them. So you know, I don't want to do too much during the sugar cleanse, but I'm hypoglycemic, you know, so for the last 7 days during the sugar cleanse, I've had to have a little bit of sugar.
Yes.
And the grape juice kind of helps out with that.
Yes, yay. So what are you looking forward to in the future? Like going forward?
Going forward, okay, so during this 10-day reset, I stopped taking 2 of my medicines that are my immune lowering. I stopped taking my methotrexate and my Humira. I have been on those drugs for 15 plus years. I have psoriatic arthritis where my my autoimmune system attacks my bones and my joints instead of attacking the viruses in my body. So it takes me a really long time to heal if I get sick. And just, I stopped it because one, the methotrexate's been making me feel really sick to my stomach. And I'm thinking my body doesn't want it anymore. You know, it's time for me to, I've been on it so long, it's time for me to cleanse that stuff out of me and give my body a break. So that's what I'm doing. Also because of COVID-19, I need to rebuild my immune system. And so I am looking forward to August the 1st when we start our immunity building challenge.
Yes. So, and I delayed it until August the 7th, just because I want more people in there, more people to get a chance to get the supplements. But yeah, I'm super excited about that. Super excited about the next 10-step reset happening August 10th. So there's a lot of different things happening.
Going on.
Yeah, and it's good stuff because like I feel like, you know, with school starting and with fall coming around, and I feel like we need our immune systems to be in tip-top shape, period.
Yes, especially when fall comes around because that's when those cold fronts are going to start blowing in.
Yes.
Halloween, late October, we're all going to start, you know, feeling sick. And who knows if coronavirus is going to expand during that time.
I know.
Comes in.
We have no idea. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's better to have your immune system built and your energy ready to go before that happens.
Yes. Yay. So is there anything else that you want to tell people, like if they're on the fence on, you know, doing the 10-step reset or the Great Gut challenge? Like, is there anything that you want to say to people about, you know, just give them advice?
Don't procrastinate. Do it now. Just do it. Just get on the computer, order those products that you need. There's three products. I think I ordered 4 because I ordered an extra one for my son for the immunity builder. And that's the probiotics.
Yes.
Yeah, the probiotics are like number one. We need to have those to help build our immune system. So
Yes.
if you're on the fence about this, don't wait. Just do it, because I mean, the first 10 days might be kind of hard, but after that, you're gonna feel great.
Yes. Oh,
Yourself that you finally did it.
yes. And it's just 10 days, but you learn so much, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and I forgot to tell you. So during that 10 days, I just wanted to build up my energy to like be able to get in the kitchen and have the energy to cook those 3 meals a day.
Yes.
Because standing was getting hard for me, and getting up was getting hard for me. And so I did that. I got through that being in the kitchen, of course, with the help of Brooke. She was a really big help to me. She would do things like cook breakfast and lunch, and then I would prepare like the dinners, because my husband, he kind of ate a separate dinner from what we were eating.
Yes.
Or we would get in the kitchen on Sunday and we would prepare things 2 and 3 days in advance. So we would
Yeah.
be standing in the kitchen for 3 or 4 hours cooking. But it was unexpected. We both lost 3 pounds each during that 10 days.
Yes.
And 3 pounds is not a lot, but if you think about how heavy 3 tubs of
Yes.
butter.
Yes. 3 tubs of butter.
Yeah,
Yes.
1 pound tubs of butter. If you were holding those, that's a lot of weight.
It is a lot of weight. You should be so proud of yourself. I know it's a lot of weight. Yeah.
Yeah. And we didn't drink any sodas during that time. We didn't have any. I say we didn't have any sweets. We baked with the all natural flour, the almond flour.
Yeah.
We baked with the all natural sugar, the raw sugar, the brown sugar.
Yes.
We did make some sweets. We made some granola bars with that, and we didn't even eat them all. Like, I was thinking, because I crave sweets, and you tend to crave sweets when you're not taking enough probiotics or getting enough prebiotics in your system.
Right.
The little thingies in your stomach.
The bacteria. Yeah.
The bacteria, the bad ones, they crave sweets.
Yes.
We were worried that we were going to be craving sweets during that 10 days, but actually cooking with the raw sugar and the natural sweet almond flour, it kind of counteracted that.
Yes.
So we weren't taking probiotics at the time. So,
well, and you know what? The Ningxia Red is a prebiotic, which is food for the probiotics. So it's
yes.
also really good for your gut too.
Yeah.
So
that's probably exactly what was helping it. That's what was counteracting it for us.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was just flabbergasted that I didn't want any soda or anything, because Dr. Pepper is my drink.
Yes. Yes.
But now I'm on ice water every day.
Yay.
Ice water.
Yay. Oh, girl, I'm so proud of you. I'm just so happy that we're on this journey together and moving forward together. And I feel like every baby step in the right direction is a good thing,
Absolutely.
And tell people, I love how you had explained it on the end of your fork. What did you say before?
And I actually got that from you, Diane.
I know, but I love how you say it.
What's on the end of your fork is either going to heal you or kill you.
It's going to heal you or kill you. Yes, precisely.
Make your choice now. What you put on the end of your fork, make your choice now.
Yes.
If you want to heal, you've got to put healing foods into your body. God gave us every green leaf on the face of the earth for the healing of the nations. Yes. And we have to take that to heart.
Yes. Really. Yeah,
and
I agree.
It's easy to get caught up in life, the things we do with our families and our children when they have this and that extracurricular activities. It's so easy to get caught up when you're helping others, and then you forget about putting yourself first. But I learned this analogy that I'm going to tell you a long time ago from the missionaries before I actually baptized in the church that I'm in right now. And what it is that if you're on an airplane and the airplane is getting ready to go down, it hit turbulence and it's starting to go down, okay? If you have a child or someone else on board with you, okay, it's said that they want you to put your mask, your oxygen mask on first.
Yes.
Because if you don't put your oxygen mask on first, you might pass out and then you won't be able to help your child or that person that's with you.
Yes.
So you got to learn to help yourself first.
Yes.
And that's hard for a lot of us, especially as mothers.
Yes, it is. You're right.
We tend to put everybody else before us.
Yes.
And it starts, if we have to get up extra early, an extra hour early in the morning to start our Ningxia and have our low-cal breakfast, you know, our low-carb breakfast before everyone else gets up, and so be it. We have to do what we have to do.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we have to put ourselves first, sometimes at least, you know, because otherwise then we're not going to be able to help anybody. So, yeah.
Yeah, you know, and I'm going to tell you something really super sad. This is super, and it still bothers me to this day. You know, after taking care of my mom for those last 3 years, and not putting myself first, we had planned on the very last day that she was alive, she had wanted me to bring her a special meal. She wanted some Chinese food and she wanted a special dessert. And I was feeling so bad that day that I was not able to get out of bed and take my mom her last meal.
Oh.
It breaks my heart to this day. I had let myself go so much that I couldn't do it. So,
girl, I just want to give you a big hug right now.
Thank you. But yeah,
You have such a sweet heart. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
sure she's in heaven and she knows, you know, she knows what I went through. But I don't want to wait no more. I don't want to wait to take care of myself no more.
Yes.
I don't want to show my kids that they have to kill themselves to take care of me when it's my turn, you know? I want them to take care of themselves first.
Right.
I want to be able to show them the right example, the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And the right thing to do is not wait. It's to do it now.
Yes.
Products that you need and just get yourself prepared. Get your food diary ready if you need to. Get yourself psyched up with some uplifting affirmations if you need to. Yeah. I'm going to do this and I'm going to survive it and I'm going to just take it one day at a time as it comes.
Yes. And I loved our group. I mean, we had 27 ladies, 4 husbands. I mean, it was amazing. Just everyone moving forward in the same direction and everybody lifting each other up and being positive and not judging each other. Like, who gives a rip if you have a cookie or cheesecake or whatever, you know? I mean, no one cares about that stuff. And that
was the best thing is that you're not alone. You're not going to do this alone. Every day, thankful that you were on every morning and you were on with us every night, checking in on us. And we got to listen to everyone's testimonies of how they did that day. And you're not going to be alone when you do this.
No, not at all. Not at all. And it's easier than we think, you know, because of the Ningxia. I honestly think that the Ningxia helps with the sugar cravings and it helps with the food cravings and it helps with the headaches and it helps with all kinds of stuff. And, you know, it helps. There's a reason why we put the Ningxia in there.
Yes. Yes. I don't know all the ins and outs of the Ningxia yet. I'm still watching the videos from Dr. Hyman that you posted and everything, and I'm still learning about Ningxia myself. And that's kind of sad because I've been with Young Living for 3 years now?
That's okay, girl. That is okay. I mean, I never put that much stock into Ningxia until we really started seeing the health benefits, and then looking back on not having doctor's appointments for that whole time, you know, and then then that's when wheels are turning and I'm like, oh, well, that's what we did was Ningxia, you know?
Yeah,
Um,
something was working out.
yes, yes. So, yay. Well, I won't keep you any longer, but I'm just so happy that you came on and you shared from your heart. And yeah, and if anybody is watching this and wants to reach out to Anna, you can. She's in both the public group and she's in the private group. And once you're in the 10-step reset, that happens in the private group. And we are just full steam ahead in there. So
Yes,
I
yes,
don't know.
we're all here to help you.
Yes, yes. So yay. All right.
Thanks,
Well,
Diane. Thanks for getting me started on this journey.
yeah.
So without you, I never would have.
Oh, yay. I'm so glad that we're doing this together because, you know, like I had said in my sugar challenge, like I have my weakness right here by me, but yet, you know, I'm reaching for my water instead. So I'm like, ah, and I think of all of you and I think of you and I think I can do this. Like I can do this, you know?
Yeah, you're a good inspiration, Diane. You really are.
Aw,
I
thanks. Well, y'all.
I'm really glad I signed up under you in Young Living because I just love your inspiration and your passion for the products.
Oh, yay. Well, we've had some great success stories with them. So, and yours is one of them. So, yay. Yay. All right. So, have a great day and we will talk soon then.
Okay, thank you. Bye, Diane.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.